Like at the time, it was after I had my second son, again, went from being sober for a year, 2 years later, I am doing drugs I hadn't done since I was a teenager. And, just completely screwing up my life. And I had this little happy home now that I was building. And I had this great job that I was really excited to go to, working with kids. And I also had my own business, and I was doing wedding videography. And I just had this feeling like if anybody knew what I was doing behind closed doors, no one would hire me. No one would want me around their husbands. No one would, like, I would be out of this house. I wouldn't be in a relationship. I just felt like everything was going to fall apart. I felt like I had murdered somebody. Like there was nothing I could do to take back the things I had done. And so I just wanted to die. I'm like, I can't live like this anymore. I can't tell anybody the truth. So I just need to go. And instead of that, I ended up telling my mom everything I'd ever done. And then she told me a story about her friend who went through a 12-step program and got help. And she said to me, if you get sober, I believe you can be forgiven. And that desire to be forgiven was so strong for me. Like, it was like, get that or die. Those are my options. So I stayed sober on my own for a week, and then the urge to drink and stuff was coming back. So I decided to go to a 12-step program and start getting help. And that's where long-term sobriety started for me. Before then, I could stay sober for, I think I went 3 months on my own. I went a year when I was pregnant. Like, I could stay sober, but I could stay stopped, but I couldn't stay sober. And really going through like 12-step work and learning about all of the things that were driving my entire fucking life. Like that feeling of being unwanted was still haunting me as an adult in a like committed relationship with tons of love around me. I was still searching for that hole to be felt. And why I had an affair was because like that, I was getting that, like that guy knew what a piece of shit I was. He knew everything about me. He knew all the horrible things I was doing, and he still wanted me. So that filled that hole in me. And I just wanted it all the time. It was the only place I felt okay. And I didn't understand any of that. I didn't understand that I had a part to play in all these resentments I had and all the stuff I was carrying around. And I didn't understand that I could heal from any of that. So going through this work, getting a community, getting honest for the first time in my life, those are the things that got me into recovery and keep me sober. I don't think just the decision alone could keep me sober, because I made that decision so many times.